Segment 1. The woman never imagined there was a man hiding under her bed. This is the newly released South Korean thriller horror film, Under Your Bed. This film is a remake of the Japanese movie of the same name, Under Your Bed, a voyeuristic film against domestic violence. Due to its intense nature, it's recommended for those who enjoy this genre to watch the original. Let's not waste time and dive into the main story. Mr. Park is very strict with his wife, even making her open the door when he comes home. If she doesn't open it within 10 seconds of the doorbell ringing, she gets beaten. Even when she opens the door, he looks at her with disdain. She doesn't dare to say much and can only obey him without resistance. When Mr. Park returns to the bedroom, he notices the bedsheets are messy, indicating someone was on it and hasn't fixed it. During dinner, Mr. Park asks his wife where she went today, and she truthfully segment 2 answers that she went to the supermarket and met a high school classmate. But what she didn't know was that the classmate was already hiding under their bed. Upon hearing this, Mr. Park was displeased, and his wife quickly apologized. As soon as she finished speaking, Mr. Park started hitting her, treating her inhumanely. She was beaten to the ground, and no one came to help, not even the classmate hiding under the bed, who could only endure silently. 9 years ago, Gao Handsome had a crush on Xiao Mei but was too shy to express his feelings. He kept his love for Xiao Mei buried in his heart and never confessed, even after graduation. This part of his life was left unresolved. 9 years later, fate brought them together again, but she seemed like a different person. A missed meeting can lead to lifelong regret. No one knows how Xiao Mei spent the last 9 years. After much searching, he discovered her address. Handsome opened a fish shop not far from her home to observe her daily life more closely. Occasionally, he anonymously sent her a bouquet of flowers. The bruises on her ankle hadn't faded, indicating she was beaten by Mr. Park again. She didn't dare to accept the flowers and threw them in the trash. Coincidentally, Xiao Mei came to his shop to buy fish that day. Although they both knew they had feelings for each other, they didn't dare to express it openly, especially since Xiao Mei was often beaten by the violent Mr. Park at home. This time, Handsome finally had a chance. He personally delivered the fish to her home, reminiscing about the good times they once shared. He finally had the opportunity to admire her up close. This time, Handsome remembered the code to her house's door. When no one was home, he sneaked in and installed hidden cameras all over Xiao Mei's house, even in the power strips. Segment 4. The entire surveillance system was set up. While resting at Xiao Mei's house, he suddenly heard someone returning. He quickly and quietly ran to Xiao Mei's bedroom and hid under her bed. Unaware, Xiao Mei had no idea her every move was being watched.